Dokmee Capture is a new high-volume scanning software that helps improve your business process by capturing images and data and converting them into searchable information. The purpose of that is to make you more efficient. You have a file room full of boxes and you need to get them scanned by a certain date. Everyone thinks they can buy a scanner, plug it in, throw the paper in there, and you have images out. When in reality, once you get into the project, you realize, okay, this is a lot more in depth than I ever thought it would be. So what Dokmee Capture does is it facilitates that workflow process so that you can go from paper to electronic images.
Differences between Dokmee Capture and Dokmee Vision are big differences. The architecture, it's been layered. It's been broken down into different layers for the UI, business logic, and the database. It's been written in a different language. Dokmee Vision was written in VB, and Dokmee Capture was written in C#. That allows us to take advantage of some newer features inside .NET Framework. The architecture has been written to reduce code duplication. It's been documented much better. What that allows us to do on the development team is easily add new team members which allows them to understand code better, and with better understanding allows us to produce code faster, which we can get out to clients much quicker.
The reason why we named it Dokmee Capture is to incorporate it into our legacy product line, which is the Dokmee product line. That was an established brand, an established name worldwide. So we knew we wanted to keep that name, and the reason we chose the word capture, it sounds very simple. We actually chose that word to signify not only the scanning of images, but the capture of images and capturing the data on those images. The inspiration for the design of Dokmee Capture came from our desire to create a simple yet elegant interface that would captivate the user's attention and keep them focused on the efficiency of their business process versus distracting them with a complex interface. We didn't want too many buttons. We didn't want too many configurations that they had to set. We didn't want, dull colors, because scanning is not exactly the most exciting of all jobs. It's an assembly line. You pull staples, you scan, and then you verify images. So the purpose behind the colors, the bright colors, the interface of Dokmee Capture, we knew we wanted to go with a Windows 8 style, a Metro theme, as they call it now, the flat look, the bright, bold colors. It really came down to what colors do we use and how do we position them, and how will it affect the user experience. So we went back to the basics, the primary colors, red, yellow, blue, green, so that it keeps it simplistic yet elegant at the same time in the way that we've transformed the product. The idea was when the user opens the product, we want the wow factor. We want them to be intrigued to go further into the product. We want them to not be overwhelmed by they're in a software, because it's a very complex software. It has a lot of robust features and it has a lot that it can do, but we want to present that in a way that they're not overwhelmed when they enter the product. So the time frame to create Dokmee Capture and the interface itself, the creation of the entire product from start to finish was about 4 years. A lot of planning, a lot of blueprint type work where we're drawing on paper. The interface took about a solid year to go from pencil and paper, then to mock-up screens, as we call them, where you go into Photoshop, you go into even drawing programs and start doing that from a marketing level, from a sales level, from a design level. Then we pass that over to the developers and see what's actually possible. Can they recreate in their development world what we envision graphically?
Feature for Dokmee Capture is with the new SDK that we're developing internally, which we plan to make available for our clients is easier integration into third-party applications, into our clients' applications. What that does is it makes it easier for Dokmee Capture to talk to different softwares, maybe a cloud solution or any application they might have at their business. I could see us going on to maybe web scanning, even distributing the scanning process between different locations, having scanning done at one location and QC at a different location. Because with the new SDK, that's definitely possible. I can see us going into mobile applications with the SDK. With the SDK, I mean, this makes us almost available anywhere we want to go. That's what the future holds for Dokmee Capture, but the truth is, we're just getting started.